Might be back. Is that back? Is it starting a new? I've got no idea what happens now. Does it start a new stream? Does it try and reconnect to it? Still looks like they're all saying offline. Don't know what happened there, but my internet just completely cut out, so hopefully I think am I back on? It looks like I might be back on Twitch. What does it try and do on YouTube then? Does it do a separate stream? Is this gone live somewhere on YouTube? I don't know what's happening. Oh, it looks like that's live. Okay. But what is that? Is that restarted? Well, at least this is a good test. I don't know what's happening with it, but I'm pretty sure Twitch is back online. So where am I now live on YouTube, though? That's the question. Has it just started a new stream? We'll get back to the Godot in a second. I need to figure out what's happening with this, though. If I go to my account. Okay, so what it's done is it's just used it's split the stream. It's used the like default stream template. Okay, that's fine. I need to change the chat here though, in that case. I need this. It's gonna be a different link. Alright, 2 seconds and we'll be back to the Godot stuff. Well, that was annoying. I wonder if I can combine the streams later. That's going to be so annoying. And then, is restream chat back or not? Restream. It should be. Where's the chat? Couldn't load that page. Make sure the address is correct. 2 seconds. Where is docs chat? Let's redo that. The address is correct. It's not having issues. Why are you not working? Alright, we might just ignore that. Let's just make sure I've got the chat elsewhere then. Oh, but how do I test it? I guess if I type a message in Twitch chat and see it in YouTube. Then we know it's working. Yeah, okay, cool. Right. That was annoying. I think my internet just cut out. So what we were doing was we were trying to spawn in. Oh yeah, we were trying to use this template unit to spawn all of our units in. So rather than spawning units based on all these settings, I think what I want to end up with is that I only have one unit scene, because all the units will basically behave the same. They'll just have different data connected to them. So the actual scene can be the same and we just attach data rather than having a separate scene, which is what I currently have, like an infantry scene and a mushroom scene and a bush scene for this. So what were we trying to do? We're doing like this plus let's do 100 times count or something like that, or maybe like, yeah, no, that's fine, that should be all right, just so that each of the units spawned are going to be different locations. Right, let's see what this does. Don't know if it's going to work at all. So if I do 1, 2, and 3, hopefully we see one infantry somewhere, maybe like here, and then a bush next to it, and then a mushroom next to that. No, wait. Cannot call set sprite frames on null. Oh, because I've renamed it to sprite. That's why. Actually, really, let's just call this sprite. Let's retry that. Still not. Why not? So we are calling this on a null value. Infantry. Path to sprite frames is that. But sprite itself is null. Oh wait, because what if we just do that? Let's do counting backwards on this. Ooh, that looks good. We're actually picking the right units. I mean, the scale's all off and that kind of stuff, but that's fine. So then can we do sprites dot autoplay? Is that a function? Let's look up symbol, string autoplay, key, the animation to play when the scene loads. Animated sprite 2D, where's our methods? Autoplay. Autoplay value. Oh, default is the empty string. Okay. So maybe... Well, let's try this first. And what we can do is we can not go back because that's not connected properly, but that's fine. Okay, so autoplay's not worked there. We don't want this. Let's try this. And then we wanted more of those, didn't we? That way around. Non-existent function autoplay. Autoplay equals empty string. Let's try that. I mean, the best thing to do will be Godot for autoplay true. Maybe this. Okay, let's just try it with these now. No. Autoplay default, maybe? Animation player. Maybe we just put play. The key of the animation to play when the game loads. The key of the animation to play. What? What does that mean? Let's say we got this sprite. The key of the animation player. 0. Autoplay equals 0. What would we just select play though? The key of the animation. So set autoplay. See play. Plays the animation with key name. Custom blend times can be set from front end. Where is the animation name though? So add anim here. Is that just default though? And where does that exist? Yeah, okay, it's got to be default. Let's call this idle. And then we'll also need it in these ones as well, right? Also play idle. Let's try that and see what happens. There's got to be a right way of doing this that makes sense, but I don't know if we've got that yet. Yeah, okay, there we go. So do we need it to say default? Because it looked like it allowed an empty string as well, but let's just check that. No. Okay. So we want this to be the idle anyway. And what we need to do is in our various units here, we need to rename this as idle. I don't know where you'd set these if you weren't making a unit though. So that's on mushroom. In here, I'm going to call this idle. And in here, we want to call this idle as well. Because that's easier to figure out. If that's just called default, don't know where that's coming from. But if we've actually named it idle and this all works, then we've got a better idea of what's going on. Okay, that looks good. So I guess the next thing to do is the transform, right? So we're doing scale 4x4 and position 35. So can we do sprites dot scale equals vector 2 4 4 and sprites dot position equals vector 2 35 35. Because this will be good if we've now got two, not quite 4x4. Is it 3x3 then? Why is it different? So we might have a scale on the other thing, that's why. We've got so many weird bits going on here. So why on this one? Oh wait, Pivot offset there. What's this unit got? Has this got an offset? Yeah. Pivot offset 35. I mean, actually, we know, we can just set it here. We know what this should be. So we do 35, 35, 4 and 4 on that. And then what? Why do we have the unit offset though? Oh, we do have it on there. I'm not entirely sure why we did that, but let's see if it works. Oh, wait, because the night scale was different. That's a bit annoying. What's the night scale? Let's infantry 2 by 2. Can we change that? Can we scale the animation frame? I wonder. It's because this scale is different size. No, but what we can do here is we say if unit name is equal to infantry, sprite dot scale equals vector. I mean, obviously, when we draw our own sprites for this, we won't have to worry about doing the over this change here. Let's do a little comment in here. Remove this when just to do remove when using own sprites. Because all the sprites should be the same size when we draw them. It's just because we're using placeholders. No, it's not redrawn it though. Because unit name is not infantry here, it's lowercase. This might work. Kind of. Is that right? Is that the scale we were drawing them at? I guess. Why is that set though? Oh wait, it's here. There we go, that's better. Right, let's root round. Let's just double check that's working. Okay. So now what we want to do is in our unit manager, rather than this bit, as an int. So can we do a child unit name? So unit array. I mean, really, kind of didn't want to use this array in the end because they said for Godot the object calling is not necessary. Does object calling help in Godot 4? We're not really spawning lots of units. I think the only reason we would need it in I mean, it would be probably good to implement, but for like, I think we'd only really need it for bullet hell stuff. If you've got like hundreds or thousands of units on the screen. So we've got unit type of int. So we probably want to print refs dot units dot find key unit type and see what that does. So hopefully that gives us the name of the unit as a first thing. Because wait, what's doing this? Handle call unit is up here. Spawn unit. Spawn unit is called current unit selected index and unit name. Yeah, okay. So if we do this, let's check our output. And then if we place a unit, yeah, we get infantry called out. Right, what's in our unit array? Place units, unit manager. Unit array. Yeah, they're all capitalized like that. So what can we do with unit array? Dot find. Array methods. That search right? Yeah. Array. Right, what methods do we have on here? We have defined, which is index at the first occurrence of what in this array? Do we loop out? I think we loop. What iteration options do we have? Do we have... Not any, that's no good. Neat all map produce. Probably want one of these methods. Oh well, let's have a look at GD script. Leap over array. Just have a quick look on this. Just want something simple. No, I don't want a video. Let's try this one. I can just do in. Okay. So for units in unit array, if units or unit in unit array, if unit dot slice, can I slice? If string unit dot slice, no, where's checking dot begins? Oh, it begins with. Refs units find key unit type. Print unit. Let's see what happens with that. I mean, really, we should just print unit to start with. Print matching unit. Let's see what that does. Okay, that's good. So we're trying to access these things. Which, how are we going to get that? So then can we say get node unit dot position equals global position. Go on, please work. Oh no, wait. This shouldn't be unit like this. This should be unit like that. Let's rerun that. Just in case. Probably gonna have to wrap up pretty soon. Let's see if this works though. That looks like it's working. Yeah, that's working. Okay. So let's get rid of these. Okay, how do we... let's do GD script. For loop index. Perfect. This IAM range of, oh, they're calling it units as well. So if I do for index in range of unit array dot size, then we say unit array index. And then like unit array dot pop at index. So then we'd have to handle the removal as well though. So unit hide goes away. Get rid of this. And we need to say let's go up here and we'll have a var temp unit scene. No, temp unit pet scene. I think temp unit equals get node of this. We're accessing the array a few times here. Oh, this should be a node. Dot show you're accessing twice, that's fine. I'm not a massive fan of how this is working, but we're just playing around, we're seeing what works. So now we are no longer instantiating at this point. So if let's say if we do loads of these, shouldn't see anything on the screen. Good. If we look in our unit manager, we have all of them ready to be placed. And then let's say we put a bush down. We should see bush 1. Oh wait, we need to see this array. So what we should see is bush 1 here gets popped off out the array. Outbound index 17 on base array string. Index 17 Is that not how you access 17th item? Yeah, array.size. What do we get? $21. No. 246. What? I'm so confused. What's happening here? Oh, wait. I understand. How do we break out of a for loop? UD script break for loop early. Just break. Thank you. Is it Hikital? Does it have to be... Oh, it can be anywhere. Okay. I was wondering if it has to be indented at the same point. Expected statements pound indent. Not indented. Like that. Maybe. Or even... No, that will only happen on the F. Okay. You can use the index in unit array size. Oh, you don't need the range. Thank you. How's it going? I hope you're having a good week. Alright, let's see if that works then. That looks like it worked. So if we look at our unit array, yeah, we've got rid of bush 1 because we've now placed it. So if we now place a mushroom, we should get rid of mushroom 1. And this will be mushroom 2. And then it won't let me place any more. It's kind of there. Nice, okay. So, what needs to happen next is when we remove a unit, we need to add it back in. I mean, this is definitely... I think this is quite unnecessary code. I'm doing like object pooling for what's going to be a maximum of maybe like 20 units, so it's not really all that necessary, but it's good practice, I think. So we get rid of that. We don't need to do this anymore. Don't need to print that. We don't need to print this. So let's save that. And then we need to tie into our remove unit event. Signal. Unit removed. Oh, that just says unit position though. What's using that? Let's find that. So the unit emits its global position. It's probably quite easy for it to say its type as well. Unit selected emit self. So I can say global position. What would we do, like self-top name? Add it onto that. So unit position is a vector 2 and type, unit type as a string. This is so messy. We're using ints to refer to it. Maybe we just do the int then. Hey Zimni, how's it going? Thanks for the raid. What were you playing? Let me guess, is it gonna be bit of Dome Keeper? Nice. Welcome in. What a surprise. Some prestige today, maybe? Currently working on some object pooling, which is probably not that necessary. You went for world record miner mode. How are the runs? Are you still trying Assessor? I think the last time I popped into the stream, you're trying some new tactics with the Assessor. Right, so this... You got it, nice. Congrats. Oh, with the engineer. Okay, so what I want to do here... Maybe we can't emit int. I'm trying to get my head around some of these, some of the signals in Godot here. What I'm currently working on is part of this unit manager stuff is generating a unit pool and then placing them when we're selecting where the drafting goes. Which is kind of working. So if we restart, what we're now getting is when it builds, there we go. Select few infantry, like different types of units. And when we get into the place unit screen, what it's done behind the scenes is generated all of those scenes, all of the nodes, or pack scenes. I don't know how. I'm still getting used to all the terminology in Godot. And we've got an array that's tracking those. It's probably not necessary. There's probably a different way to do that as well. And then when you place, let's say, a mushroom, for example, it's going to move this scene to the right tile that I click, and it's going to remove it from the array and also show it, because they're all here but hidden. So if I show this one, for example, they're just up here in the corner. And actually, if we do the first bush scene, if we place this, it'll actually move it across. And it's just object pooling. It's probably not necessary at all with this number of units, but it's worth doing, so I get a bit more familiarity with how Godot's working. So that's roughly where we're up to. So the next thing I need is, if we remove a unit, which is going to be not this. We don't need the pass anymore. What's it called? Unit removed or something like that. Unit removed. handle despawn maybe. Let's do that. Maybe we keep it as the same naming though. Handle unit remove. We're just going to leave that code in for the moment because in case we need to refer back to it. So handle unit remove. What function, what information do we get? We get unit position and unit type. So we don't care about the unit position. And we'll just pass for the moment. So we can, I think we can discard it. Oh, I mean that. And not get an error by just doing like an underscore. Actually, we probably don't even need to name it. Okay, we do need to name it. Position. Oh, we're not going to know. Oh no, wait, we're saying the unit name, aren't we? Here, remove unit at self.name. So that should give the node name, which will be what we want. Okay. So this is not unit name, this is node name. So this node name, and then we can get that node here. Then we say temp unit dot hide, and then unit array dot push front probably. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Push back node name. And that should be okay. Let's see what happens with that. So hopefully what's going to happen here is we'll put a few units in and we'll monitor what we're getting in our unit manager, especially in this unit array. So this should be saying what we can still place. So if we place the 3 infantry units, they'll come out of the array. And then if we click on infantry 2, this will be, it should get pushed to the end of that array. Yes. And then, oh, we need to update that, but, So why is that number not updating? This now needs to be a game state thing. Handle unit removed. No, what's happening here? Let's see where's this being called? Temp bus, unit bus, no. Place units. Did we get that error stated? Remove unit of this. God, this code is so messy. How is this working? So let's do, we're throwing away the name here. Node name. We've not game state, handle unit removed. This is occurring though. So game state, handle remove that cell. Let's print here. This is game state remove at cell unit cell. We could probably get rid of all these mouse event input outputs as well. But if I click on that, yeah, 6.6. Huh? Wait, what's going on? Oh, because it's destroying the unit. Wait, that's why. Right. Right. Unit. We don't want a key free anymore. Yeah, okay. We don't want a key free. That's why. So we were destroying the node, but we just wanted to hide it. So we probably actually need a destroy something we can call. How do we call this? Oh, that should be possible. Function. Actually, no, we even be able to call it outside this unit. That's fine. Right, let's rebuild. And we'll try it out and see what happens. So, we're going to do a few of these. They're all there. That's good. All right, we select our infantry units. And that should be infantry 1. So yeah, we can see them being shown. And then if we delete, I think it was 1, infantry 1. Okay, it's still there. It's now hidden. And it should be in our unit manager array. Infantry 1 is there. This is now updated. That's good. But why can't we place a new one? Oh, it's still trying to remove. Why is it still trying to remove? Remove unit here. Unit removed. What? It's not even throwing the error there, is it? Game state remove. I've got no idea what's occurring there. Remove unit. Why is it trying to remove unit, not select? What connects up to this unit selected signal? Let's see. On game unit selected and on place units here. Connect to unit selected. What are you doing? Current index. Okay, what are you setting here? So this is place units. Unit selected. Unit index. So this should give me a number. Yeah. Yeah. So why? Unit selected 0. Handle map clip. Codes there. Unit selected. Why is it doing remove unit though? Sorry, just going to be debugging still, it looks like. We have to figure out. So it's doing handle map click. Oh. If game state this. Ah, wait, what's this doing then? Handle unit placed. So this must be returning false then. Oh no, I know what's happening. Right. So because it's doing this, it's registering the click event. So we need to understand why this is happening. So this was a bug that I was running into before, is that when we spawn a unit, we're clicking on a cell to spawn it, and that is making a button where we're clicking that is automatically noticing the mouse click like straight away, even if you just hold down the click. So on button down is maybe not the right signal to use. Message when the button starts being held down. Like if we swapped this to on button up, wherever it's put that here. And we just do that. It's probably not going to work. Yeah, so now it stays until I do release it. Oh no, no, it's spawning in the unit as well. So why is that? How is this going to work? So we're not using the spawn event anymore. Actually, we should be tidying up this code quite a bit with the code that we've written today as well. And that'll be going with this code. So I don't think we care about state anymore. So can we figure out on button down? I think what we need to do is have a look at the button signal for button down and see what it triggers. See like where it's being triggered. So we're base button. It's when the button starts being held down. Needs to know that instead. Okay. We could disable it. That feels like that's not what we're looking for here. Right, so let's rubber ducky this. So what is happening is when we are spawning, or when we're not even spawning anymore. When we show button, on a click, so let's say like this, the button down event is firing. because we're moving the button to where the... So there's a button somewhere on the screen for mushroom 2 that's currently hidden. When we click a cell that we can spawn a mushroom in, it moves the button to the cell that we've clicked and reveals the button, but it also then triggers immediately the button down signal to that button, which once it's being spawned in, removes it, which is not what we want. So we almost want to do disable. So can we disable? So here, if we say temp unit, disable. How do I tell this that it's a button? Temp unit is a base button. Nope, didn't mean that. What if I just call this button? Nothing's complaining there. Temp unit disabled equals true. But then also, how do we re-enable it? Maybe on hover? This seems a very roundabout way of doing this though. See, that one's now disabled. And now that one, now they're both going to be disabled. No, this is not quite what we want. So what we need to do is, let's tidy up our code because I need to end stream fairly soon. And we'll leave it with some notes so that hopefully next time is a bit easier to get back to it. I don't think we're using this anywhere. No, so let's get rid of that. Right, so we need a to-do here. Let's do a comment. Need to... Actually, it's not even here. We're going to get rid of this disabled true. Because that's a band-aid fix. That's not correct. That's all okay. This is all okay. This is now dealing with removing units. This is now placing units and unit data allowed. It is doing that as well. It's doing all of those. So I can get rid of all those comments. That script is fine. This script is where the issue is, and it's this issue. That's now dealt with. So that note can go. We don't want this And also let's just make sure that we disconnect this, so we don't have that signal lying around that we don't need. That's fine, that's fine. This is the main issue, so we come back to that one. Setup GUI. I think this is all okay. This is all fine. This one I think is all fine. Can get rid of that maybe. Can get rid of that. Yep. This we can get rid of now. That's all these extra bits here. I think these are still useful to have in for the moment. Lovey, ready called, those are fine. Those are useful. Prints. Okay, so the main thing is just this. Let's see if in the next, like, ooh, what we've got, maybe 15 minutes, we can figure out what to do with this. So maybe rather than the button down, we can look for this control instead. Let's try adding this. And moving all of this code into here. And we're just gonna comment that out for the moment. Actually, let's copy it across and we'll comment it out. Just in case we want to go back to that. So I think what I want to know is in here, if event, and then we're going to do similar to our map. Is it our map stuff? Is that our setup stuff? No. Where is it? In the lobby? Where have we got this? Place units. Here we go. All this stuff, if that's true. Then do this. So this should say we only remove the unit if we're event is pressed. That's going to trigger this though. It's not on button down, it's slightly different. Let's see what happens with that. No. Okay. So let's print the event here and see what we're actually getting. So press this true, button mask 1, button index 1. Sorry. It's the end of that song. I mean, the stream crashed earlier, so it wouldn't be the first time today. Okay, let's do a bar. Visible. No, it doesn't like that. Current. It is visible as a bool. Right. On ready is visible is false. And then maybe we give it a function instead. This seems such a workaround way of doing this, but I think this is how we're going to have to do it. Which will just be function spawn units. No, place units, let's say. And this is going to set our is visible to true. And that's pretty much it. So this made no difference though, doing it this way. So we can go back to this one. And we'll get rid of all of this. And then in the inspector, we remove this, disconnect. And this instead is if is visible, we can remove it. Then let's do a function remove unit. Is visible equals false. Is that gonna work? I figure that the click event is going to come through before the function call. Really don't like this. So spawn unit, we do temp unit dot place unit. Is that gonna work? And then temp unit dot hide, no, dot remove unit. Is that what we called it? No idea if this is going to work. Does it reference the script on the node? That's going to be the question. No. Or maybe it is. Print unit placed. Yeah, it's doing that. So even that's not going to work. Okay, so the only other option I think I can see is by having remove unit have to be button 2. So right clicking. That's so bad. I really don't like that. No. Okay, so this does nothing. That didn't work at all. I don't even know what to search for to look for to help with debugging this. When I don't know, probably we'll do some more at the weekend. Could actually do some tomorrow. Let me have a quick look. You keen to see what's next? Could do tomorrow. Yeah, maybe tomorrow evening after. I'm gonna try and do more of this Godot stuff tomorrow during the day. So maybe, yeah, maybe like this time tomorrow we'll do a bit more dredge. Oh, it's board game clubs. Or could do Saturday. Yeah, actually, because I need to do some pixel art this week as well. Let's do tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll do Godot and pixel art, and then Saturday evening I'll do dredge. That'll be the plan. Let me just put that in Discord. Nice. Stream schedule just very quickly. Plan Friday. No worries. Godot followed by pixel art, and then Saturday evening will be dredge. So probably around about this time on Saturday, maybe a little bit earlier, maybe like it's 6:45 my time, so maybe 45 minutes earlier than now we'll start dredge. So about 6ish, but I'll try and do the there's a way in Discord to do like timestamps that are universal, so anyone viewing them sees the time in their local time or based on their computer clock. So I'll see if I can figure out that. Yeah, what's happening with this then? So the main issue I'm finding is because I'm moving a button control to the mouse location on click. It's then registering the mouse click on the button. So I don't know how to search for this. Godot for button instantiate on mouse click. This might be something horrible to do. Wait, does Reddit require you to log in? No, okay. I thought it required you to log in for a minute. Okay, what are the other options we could do here? We could have these units not be buttons. That wouldn't be terrible. Because we already know the cell that we're trying to click on. Yeah, what would we change this then? We change this to a unit. Yeah, okay, that's what we're going to do next time. This is what we'll do tomorrow. So to do, change unit to node 2D and trigger clicks using signals instead. Signals or method calls instead, because we're not actually using click functionality on this. And now that our map is telling us where we're clicking anyway. So where are we doing that? On our place units, this is registering the click event. It's checking with the map. Are we clicking on a cell? And if so, at the moment, we're just treating it as though we're always spawning a unit. But this is where we'd have to add in a bit more logic to handle this click. That way is way better. That's what we're gonna have to do. Okay. I'm glad we've got a potential solution to that, but I do need to wrap up stream there. how have we done today? It's a bit weird. We've managed to improve this placing units UI. It's a little bit better with that. Have we done much else? Not really. Main thing is that some of the code's a little bit cleaner. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up there. Back tomorrow with some more of this, and hopefully we're gonna fix this up, which will mean we have a unit placement screen working properly, and then we'll look into the actual like movement stuff and see if that works. Well, thanks to the raid. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and hope all games goes well. Yeah, sounds good. All right. Where are we? This one. Cool. That'll be the plan. Hope you have a good week, everyone. Thanks everyone who's been chilling out. Some of the tips from earlier. And sorry for the downtime. Have a good time and catch you next time. Thanks, bye.